through. Remember that better is possible. You gonna get through it. And you gonna look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Better is Possible podcast. What's happening? Crystal Clear here early. What's up, man? Better is Possible podcast where we can talk and just be open. It's an open space, an open forum for us to just talk and just like express ourselves. I don't know if this particular podcast is just gonna be one of those happy ones with everything going on in the country right now. Shouts out to my boy Flint finally dropping in. Hey, talk about it.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, bro, man? Shouts out Better is Possible podcast. What episode is this? 14?
This is episode 14 of the Better is Possible podcast. Loose, what's happening, brother?
Man, what's up, man? I'm in your state. I'm in North Carolina right now.
That's one of my many states.
One, of course. You know what I'm saying? You're a man of many states. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. God's been passing out blessings. Hey, we're on time. Alarm said, hey, we appreciate that. Much love.
I'm telling you, bro. That's
much
real
love.
spit, man. That's some real spit. And Crystal, don't even sleep, bro. I'm on your podcast as well. Crystal has a podcast of her own. Please put the name of it on there. They have a DJ in it. They talking about like real shit. She's a therapist actually, so I might like be writing her on and off like just all my problems and just
that's
put them on
up.
somebody. You know what I mean?
Salute, Crystal.
So
thank you for the love and support, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I was just saying, like, man.
Luce, I see you got your hoodie on, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's time for it.
I just came from outside, so I still got to chill. I just got finished smoking a little cohiba. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Getting on my zone.
Good smoke.
You know what I'm saying? I just been coping with what's been going on personally and also in the country. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like
let's jump into it, man.
I figured this podcast is gonna be about Ahmaud and basically him being shot down. But not just that, just like what's up, Ayo? What's popping?
What's up?
Sinclair, what's good? Just like
big opportunity.
Everything that's going on in this country for the past 10 years. I swear it's been 10 years, bro. And we just been dealing with just police brutality. Black people just kind of getting the short end of the stick. And as much as I try to, you know what I'm saying, focus on me, focus on my world around me, and make sure that the people around me are good. You know what I mean? We get these things, and social media, I don't know if it helps or hurts, but it just brings us like, it brings us the awareness, which is a great thing, but it's also a bad thing.
At times it can be very depressing, right?
Man,
because you're so numb to all the negative things that are going. I can scroll my timeline and I can see from whether somebody fighting, whether somebody getting abused by the police, somebody getting killed, and that's all on Instagram. You know, within a couple of minutes, and you're like, dang, I just witnessed somebody just die. I just witnessed somebody just get beat up. I just witnessed somebody who's getting harassed by the police.
Right. I just turned my phone, like it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I just turned my phone on, and I see a murder. And it's like you shared a murder with me at 8 a.m. in the morning. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to live with that. And I got to just like push that off to the side and then go to work. Right. Which brings up another point that I want to touch on is just, which I want to touch on a little bit later, but I'll mention it now, is just like, all these murders in America, all of us are dying here in America, and then we have to go to work and just put on a face and put on a front like we didn't just see that. Like it's not happening to us. Like, and we have to just like smile in their faces and just do our job. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they pay us for. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is like how are these jobs coping with us being targeted?
Right.
Are they? You know what I'm saying? Are they doing anything? But we'll hit on that later. I'll mention it later.
Definitely. Well, I mean, so jump to the Ahmaud Aubrey situation. So, if you're not familiar to what's going on, he was killed on February 23rd out in Brunswick, Georgia, which is a little south of Savannah. So, kind of hit home, you know, to all the people who went to Savannah State, because it is it's very close to Savannah. And to know that he was killed February 23rd, and it took a little over 2 months for his murderers to be arrested, is hurtful, to say the least, right? Because
it's a slap in the face, bro.
Man, how do you have a murder and everything just goes by so smooth and everything's okay? Like Brunswick's not in an uproar or anything of that nature. So very disappointing, but it also, like you said, a very, very much so slap in the face to not only African Americans, but when you think about judicial systems, when you think about it's 2020 and we should be way past this, we're still struggling with stuff that was happening way back
10 years ago, 20 years ago,
way back
years
when.
ago.
Right. Like my mom and dad would be like, oh, back in the 1960s, right? And you wouldn't imagine that in 2020 you would have somebody who gets shot and killed in the neighborhood. It's recorded. There is no type of how should you say, there is no type of emotion on the other side of the recording. There is no, oh, why'd they shoot him? Hey, stop, nothing. It's just like, I'm trailing you. I'm leading you to some other cars, and these guys are waiting out with guns, and they're saying, hey, you're supposed to stop when I tell you to stop. Who does that? Who's gonna stop when you guys are chasing me around in pickup trucks and guns, and you want me to just stop? I don't care if you think I did something wrong. Regardless, I'm not gonna stop for you right now. I feel like I'm in danger. You know what I'm saying? And it's obvious that I don't have a weapon on me, because then I would have started firing at you in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really running. I'm running for my life, and you know that,
right?
So you put all of that in a big old pot of gumbo, and you're like, how do we get to this place? And why is it taking so long? And why do we have to force somebody's hand for Brunswick to be like, hey, we need to go ahead and arrest these people?
Exactly.
Why is that still happening in 2020? That's where I'm lost at, Luce, because as a father, I think about what's the future.
And no mask on their face. That's what nothing. That's what Chad just wrote. No mask, bro. No nothing. Just out there. And then they try to say like, oh, this is a citizen's arrest. Like this is I used to be a cop. Like you know what I'm saying, on some.
But the sad thing about that, I did some research about citizens arrest, and they're like, that's been approved from like the Civil War times, having citizens arrest in Georgia. Like even that gives you a horrible feeling in your stomach when you're like, this is going back all the way to slavery times, in the sense that this has been okay.
You seen the 13th on Netflix? Yeah, that's what all this shit is, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's attack on us.
It's a sad truth that we're living in, and I would hate for it to be like, what do we do? I pose that question. Like, what do we do? Do you uproar? Because at the end of the day, it took people
to petition, to march,
celebrities. It took citizens to make sure that they forced their hand for Brunswick.
Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous.
This shit is like, Issa, what up? This shit is like.
I already know my brother gonna say something.
This shit is like.
What's up, Issa?
I remember the Trayvon Martin case, right?
Talk to me.
And the Trayvon Martin case kind of was the beginning of the murder of the black man for the new generation, for us, right? And we were so overwhelmed. We were so like hurt by it. We saw that shit and we was just like, oh my God, how could this happen? But today when we see that shit, it was kind of just like, oh, that nigga got murked. Damn, they killed that man, bro.
Because you're so numb to it now.
We're numb. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't feel. I'm gonna speak for me. Like, I don't feel no kind of like, I don't feel it. I don't feel the sadness. By this time, all I feel is like anger, like they're really on some fuck shit, like
right,
like
no,
what do we do? You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, how could he have prevented this from happening? Should we jog with straps on us so it's an even playing field?
Man, you got me speechless on that one, bro. Like, to even think
that anger, bro. It's only anger now, bro. It's only anger, bro. I don't know how to, like, and I'm on one. So I'm just coming off the album. So y'all getting rapper loose right now. Y'all getting some different shit, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not even like, it's like now when I go out, like I'm looking everywhere around me, which I already do, but now this shit just more paranoid. Now this shit just like, you know what I'm saying? My mom, my wife and her sister went out walking today, and I'm thinking, like, in the back of my mind, like, nah, I need to hurry up and go so I can goddamn go, you know what I'm saying, meet up with them. So they now,
yeah,
like,
just in case so nothing does happen.
You know what I'm saying? I got a homeboy, I got a best friend. This is like 2004. Carry the strap to school every day.
Wow.
Carry the strap to church. And I used to laugh, and I'm like, bro, you go carry a strap to church? After that Dylan Roof shit, that nigga hit me like, what now, nigga? Like,
right.
They murdered us in the church, nigga.
I see, and Chad, you're right when you're saying go ahead and get your permit. Luce, you're right when you're saying, hey, I need to give me a strap. I need to go ahead and have something. But at the end of the day, being black, even if you got a legal permit, even if you got a license to carry, like, it's unfortunate that that's not for my protection. That's not viewed as for my protection. That's viewed as I'm a threat. You know what I'm saying? Even if I can say I got paperwork, I got this, I got a license. If I get pulled over and you see a gun, he got a gun. We ain't asking no questions. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate that we live in a society like that, because it's like the rules aren't meant for us to succeed in any shape or form. And I hate to admit that. Like, I really hate to admit that, because I wish, in my mind, I'm like, hey, we live in such a better time, but sadly, it's like we're going backwards.
Boy,
we continuously going backwards. You're seeing more and more people dying on the regular, to the point, like you said, we're numb to the fact. I'm scrolling, I see people, I'm like, dang, that person really dead. All right, next picture, next video.
Right.
Not even my heart no more.
Past month, we've seen a death in the past month of a black male getting shot down. Every week, I've been seeing a black male get shot down, bro. I wish I had all their names, like this shit, and that shit is triggering. I don't know if it's just me watching too much social media, maybe.
Right.
But what it looks like is like. What it looks like is like we're being targeted. This shit is so disturbing. It feels like stand your ground law is just a white law.
Yeah.
I ain't heard a black person say stand your ground yet.
They don't have the opportunity to.
Like, what the fuck is it? They need to call it what it is. Is it a white law? Is that what it is?
You have never seen a black person say that they were standing their ground, or they did. I never seen, and maybe it's not publicized, so I can never say never. Maybe I gotta do some more research. You know what I'm saying? but I've never seen a citizen's arrest done by a black person. You know what I'm saying? Where it goes down like that. Even there was a time that I don't want to lie about what it was. I can just tell you the story. I can't remember where it was. I know it wasn't in Georgia, but a security guard was making a citizen's arrest. A guy came up. He was about to fight somebody. Came out there with a pistol, and he jumped on him. He had his pistol. The security guard had his pistol on the guy, holding him down. And the cops pulled up and killed the security guard. And the whole crowd saying, "Hey, he's not the bad guy. He's not the bad guy." And they still shot him. Black dude, holding the white dude down who came up to the people with the gun.
Wow.
And you put that in perspective. It's like, hey, you see, I'm security. You see, I'm holding this guy down. Like, if I got a gun to him, do you think I would have waited till you guys got here to kill him, or to shoot him, or something to harm him? And you still pull up and you shoot him, and you say, man, this guy's dead. He's gone. He was doing the right thing. He got a license and everything. The whole crowd telling you, no, that's the wrong guy, and yet he's gone. So,
you know
if you're going back to the Ahmaud situation, you're saying, all right, well, when you go running, now you got to bring your pistol with you. Now, if somebody says, hey, stop, what you doing in this neighborhood? If a cop says, hey, stop, what you doing in this neighborhood? They just pull up on you. Let me get your ID. Oh, you got a pistol on you. What you got a pistol on you for? Do you plan on robbing? Now you're already a target. You already seen as a target. You already seen as violent. It's unfortunate that picture is completely painted. But if you watch the news all the time, like, the only people that are painted in this negative of a light are us.
And that shit is insane. When was the last time you saw a video of a cop shooting someone and only shot once or twice? Everyone I've seen show them unloading clips on people. And that shit is like,
and man.
So okay, so he's just speaking on like the
Chaz,
cops.
Speaking real though. No, I never seen one of those videos where it's just, hey,
haven't. But he's just speaking on cops being prepared, cops having the right training. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not even trained correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like who are these police, bro? That's what I want to know. Who are these police?
Well, I mean,
they on some real low IQ type shit. They on some like what kind of training did you go through to be a police? Matter of fact, I want to know what kind of high school student you were when you decided I want to be a police officer. You know what I'm saying? Was you the nigga that didn't get no girls? Was you the nigga that was getting bullied and stuffed in your locker? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Are you just a protein shake nigga in the gym now that's gonna choke hold somebody now? Who are you? Who are you? What type of person are you?
When somebody gets a taste of power, you see their true character, and it's a sad but true statement. When you give somebody power, you're gonna see their true character. And most of these cops are scared. I'll put it out there.
Of course, that's what Chad
most
said.
of them are scared.
Or are they racist with badges? Of course, but that's a whole nother level. Like, they on that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? They walk around with these badges. They walk around with these guns. They walk around with batons. I done seen so many videos in the past week, bro.
Right.
Just like,
very much so. Power does corrupt.
Just abusing us. You know.
But if you put this into perspective, Luce, if you're a cop and you kill somebody on the job, they got to go through the judicial system, right? But you're suspended with pay. So you really got to pay vacation, if you ask me.
No, that's exactly what it is.
So it's beneficial to do what I'm doing.
Well,
because all that's going to happen is we're going to draw this out for years, possibly years, right? Mm-hmm. It's only my side of the story, and if somebody got a video,
if they dead, they ain't gonna talk.
I got a lawyer who's gonna, paint the picture the best way possible.
Of course.
So most likely I'm gonna get away with this. Like right now they're trying to paint the picture as Ahmaud attacked the guy with the gun, right? And they're saying
no, start from the beginning. Matter of fact, let's just
break down the video, Luce.
Should we break this shit down from Ahmaud's standpoint or just from America's standpoint? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Let's go both. We got time. The point of it is,
okay, Ahmaud.
How are you seeing it as an African American male right now? As a man right now, how are you seeing it?
They've had break-ins or whatever in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
They say Ahmaud was. They say he went and looked inside of a construction site of a house. He looks in that house. He comes out, and then they approach him. You know what I mean? Like, the shit is silly. Like when you say it in words, it's like the nigga didn't commit no crimes.
Nothing. Even the video of him inside of the house, no crime. No, he didn't take anything or anything. He's just viewing. Now, is there something wrong with him viewing it? Did he break an entry? No. Nothing. And then when he took off running, it was like somebody yelled at him, like, hey, get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then that hey, get out of there turned into one guy riding on the back of a truck with a gun, and another one who got a shotgun in the front seat, and then another guy
filming
behind him got a gun with him, and he's hey, get out of there turns into all of that. And then the fact of the matter was, there was no break-ins for at least, I want to say it was possibly 2 to 3 weeks prior to that. So there hadn't been a break-in in a while. So for you to say, hey, get out of there, he takes off running, let's go get our guns and let's go follow him and get him. He has no book bag on. What did he steal? In an abandoned house, what did he steal?
Like,
is it enough for you to go kill him? Is it even enough for you to like, hey, and then you call the police and tell them, hey, this was a situation that's going on. All right, I did my part. But instead, you guys got to go hop in your cars and go chase him. And then you're saying, oh, because he didn't stop, that's why we continue to chase him.
Right.
You got guns on there. I'm not going to stop and try to hold a conversation with you. You're not thinking rational right now. I'm not going to stop and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be a wide open target.
And y'all got guns on y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this shit sounds similar to Trayvon's shit. It's like,
Trayvon couldn't tell the story. There was no video for Trayvon to tell the story.
You know what I mean? Don't run up on me with a gun, trying to command me to do shit. They called 911 and the 911 would tell them like, hey, don't do it, or you know what I'm saying, fall back. Mm-hmm. And they go chasing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They be trying to be heroes and shit. They got this fucking ego shit going on in their mind. It's just like what the fuck? And the fucked up part is when you're speaking on the police. So right. The police murder somebody. Boom, boom, boom. Let's say the police today. Police murder somebody. They get suspended leave. Boom. They off work, right? And then on top of that, they getting paid. Matter of fact, they get paid leave. And then after they get paid leave, then somebody somewhere creates a GoFundMe for this person that makes this man rich.
Pretty much a hero. And most of these cops are only making like $30,000-$40,000. I'm not sure what the pay scale is. I just know I listened to one podcast and this guy used to be a cop and he said he was making like $30,000. And he had been on the force for like 20 years or something like that. And he was like, I was only making this amount of money. So cops really don't make that much money. So if I kill somebody, I'm gonna make buku money. And then they're gonna paint a picture of, oh, I fear for my life, all this. I'm gonna end up writing books. I'm gonna get publicity. I won't be a cop no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Same as George Zimmerman. He was told not to approach Trayvon. Exactly. But he did that shit anyway.
That still got off. I remember the Trayvon one. I remember the Trayvon situation, and I remember crying like a baby, bro. Like I kid you not. I remember crying so bad because I really thought, naively, right? I really thought that America was for us. call me dumb, call me stupid, whatever. Because I grew up in I didn't always grow up in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? The only racism I saw was on TV, and those were in old movies. So I didn't when it talked about Georgia or the South. Yeah, I grew up a military kid. I grew up in Germany. I grew up in Colorado, Hawaii. I grew up all around the world.
I feel you. Because
so when I finally got to Georgia, I was like, "What the heck? What is this? This is real? Confederate flags, y'all hang? This is real."
Yeah, exactly. You think what makes sense? What's logical? You know what I'm saying? All the evidence is down. You thinking what's logical?
I was like, "Hey, ain't no way. I'm like, I just knew it, and then it was just like, not guilty and. I felt like the whole world just stopped, man. Like, I really got a taste of reality, like a slap in the face, like, Flint, you better wake up. Like, this, hey, it don't matter. It don't matter how much education you got. It don't matter how well you talk. It doesn't matter, like, who you know or whatever. You still black, man. Right. You still black. And it doesn't matter who tell the story. At the end of the day, you are painted in a negative light. So now all that reality really came back. The whole stories that my mom and dad used to preach on, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, being 2 times better than, you know what I'm saying? Working harder than. Because at the end of the day, you already got 2 strikes. Somebody don't want to see you succeed.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that was that taste of like, dang, like this. The sad reality is people really don't want you to don't want you to win. Because of the color of your skin.
Yeah. Georgia's still the South, bro. No matter, we still black.
True story, man.
What Sinclair said.
True story. But how do we, but my question, because I don't want to live like that, and I don't want to just bow down to that. How do we succeed? How do we win? Not as only black people, but like, how do we change this?
That's the What you mean? Not only as black people?
Because I don't think that, honestly, too many of us.
No, bro. Listen, bro. That statement is the problem. Is that every time black people, we naturally just like some cool ass motherfuckers, right? Mm-hmm. We cool as fuck. Like, we don't hate white people. We ain't fuck like we don't hate Mexicans. We don't hate Asians. We don't hate nobody, bro. All we do is show love.
Right.
That's all we do is show love, bro. No matter what, bro. We come in that bitch with an open mind and we like show love. You know what I'm saying? And time and time again, everyone else has shown us that, oh, nah, we ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? That's been the ongoing theme throughout history, is that, like, and okay, if you seen the 13th, then you see, like, okay, straight from slavery, okay, black people are free. Okay, cool. But now we're gonna make these laws, we're gonna fuck them up. We're gonna make these laws where they can't drink out of this water fountain, they can't go here, y'all gotta sit in the back of the bus, y'all gotta do this, y'all gotta do that, y'all can't do this. Boom, all these rules. Okay, great. So now we got all these rules. And then on top of these rules, if you fuck up, then we're gonna lock your ass up. And then locking our ass up is basically just turning us back into slavery.
Right.
So then, okay, great. So now if you get locked up, you're back into slavery. You're back.
But you're making more money than the old slaves did, because now you really
now you're a part of what they call the system. You know what I'm saying? Now you're a part of that shit. Okay, cool. We in the system. Got it. All right. And then on top of that, the media plays a part in it. So then they make us all look like fucking. And what's the fucking movie, bro? That Nat Turner remade. What's the Nat Turner movie?
Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation.
Yep.
So now they have Birth of a Nation playing at the fucking White House, where they make the black person look like the fucking criminal.
Right.
And that's the game. That is the game. Like, that's the game. It's like, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, no matter if you walking in a store with your hoodie on, hey man, take that hoodie off, man. You know what I'm saying? Because everything in society has made us look like a criminal. When you're my complexion and you walk in the room, they be like, bro, why y'all always laughing? Why y'all always smiling, bro? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's because when they see me with a straight face and not having no emotion, then all of a sudden, then out then they automatically see me as a criminal.
You're negative now. Like now you got a negative light.
If they just look at my face, then they automatically look at me like a criminal, bro.
Right.
And this is something that I had to deal with my whole life. Even during KP, and it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up because even black people see black people and say like, oh no, I ain't fucking with him. That nigga look like he on some fuck shit. Right. He look like he might do something. He look like he a criminal.
But that goes back to
what I'm saying is like even me visiting Tuskegee and they see me, they're like, oh shit, man, you dating a thug.
Dang.
It's like, bro, you black. You black. So I'll fast forward to the murder that happened last week with the boy on FaceTime.
Yeah.
And the black cop said, oh, I guess it's a closed casket. And he's a black cop.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our reality. This is America, bro. Like, bro, as soon as Akon finished this fucking city, bro, I'm talking to KP like, hey, what we got to do? Bro, I'm going to Akon City, bro. Because this shit is crazy. This shit is insane. You know what I'm saying? We live in this world, bro, and I don't feel comfortable. We live in a world that's supposed to be free, bro. They tell us we free.
Right.
And I don't feel free, bro. I don't feel comfortable. I'm going through some personal shit right now, right?
Right.
And it's not even me. It's not even me. It's a partner. But the partner done got caught up in some shit where some baby mama drama, and that shit ends up costing us all money.
Right.
But it's like, damn, bro, your baby mama done turned you in to them people. It's like her even taking those actions. It's like her handing you over to the fucking slave master.
Oh shoot! Hey, bro, you going deep as hell right now. Hey,
and it's costing us money. It's costing us.
Done put everybody. You done turned everybody. You done turned the whole family into the system.
Nah, but look though, it's to the point where it's like, okay, it's costing us all money. We all trying to do shit. We all trying to get shit. We all trying to do shit. But at the same time, it's like, just a week ago, we was like, hey man, we need to all put our bread together and goddamn, you know what I'm saying, really invest in something that's going to benefit us and our children and our families and
right.
Blah, blah. And some people was for it, and some people was like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. What the fuck you talking about? But now, we kind of looking at this shit like, oh, we about to spend this bread, bro. When we could have we could have fucking
you could have invested in something.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate to make this shit personal.
Yeah.
I hate to make this shit personal, but at the same time, it's like,
that's the reality, though.
Everybody goes through this type of shit.
Right.
Whether it's whenever your family ends up in a situation like that, and you end up having to do some shit, but when y'all could have did some shit, do some shit.
Run that back one more time.
Nah, fuck it. If you ain't catch me on YouTube.
I know what you. I know what you said. I just wanted them to understand what you was just saying, because
I'm just blown.
When the opportunity is there, and you miss on the opportunity, and then all of a sudden something gonna force your hand into something that you don't even want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Force your hand, bro.
That's like saying, well, you could have what's the name? I just put it into perspective of something that everybody can relate to. When you're saying something as simple as, you need to get your tires changed, right? You gotta get your tires changed. You don't went to the car people, they done told you your tires need to be changed. You said, no, I'm gonna keep on riding. You know what I'm saying? I got the money in the pocket, but I want to spend it on this. I got this concert. I got this going on. I got this going on, right? You get on the highway, the tire blow. Car. You gotta swerve off into the side of the road or whatnot. now you done messed up your car. You done missed the tire. Now you done messed up the car. All your money going straight to that thing where you could have avoided the whole situation if you would have listened to the people in the beginning by getting those tires changed. So that is life in general. Like, take advantage of the opportunities that present themselves. I encourage you guys to not live in fear. I know, hey, it sounds crazy right now. I encourage you to take advantage of your opportunities as well, because at the end of the day, you only got one time at this thing called life. You only got one time at this thing called life. So take advantage of all the opportunities that present themselves. If you're gonna regret it if you don't. You're gonna see somebody else soaring their wings. You're gonna see somebody else living the best life that they possibly wanted because they took advantage of those opportunities. So if your tires need to be changed,
it ain't even about taking advantage of opportunities, bro. It's not about that, bro. Fuck taking advantage of your opportunities. It's about not putting yourself in situations that's just gonna like fuck up everything you built.
Yeah. But that's still taking advantage of your opportunities, because you won't put yourself in a negative situation if you're taking advantage of your opportunities.
But at the same time, how can I say that in Ahmaud's case?
Right.
This nigga was just jogging. I went for a jog today, bro, and I was just like, damn, I hope no fuck shit happens.
That's tough.
I hope no fuck shit happens, because I will have to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Situations build opportunities. True story.
Situations build opportunities. What does that mean? What does that even mean? How is that a true story? What does that mean? Situations build opportunities.
Depending on what situations you in, opportunity is going to present itself. Whatever situation it is, there's going to be opportunities that present themselves. All right, you find yourself in a bad situation. All right, there's an opportunity to turn this thing around. Or are you going to continue to go down the bad road? Whatever in my situation, I don't know if he would have stopped. What was the opportunity right there? Or if he would have ran, instead of running on the road, and ran another way throughout the houses or hopped a fence or something.
He would have blew his fucking back out.
I don't know, but
he said, "You gone, Aaron?" No, bro, I'm not, bro. I'm not gone.
I don't think I think it meant it more so like you gone to Akon City.
Oh, I'm saying, bro, we too nice.
No.
I think he think I'm on one, but I am, bro, because we too nice. Smiling in these people's faces and all that shit. Bro, I'm sick of that shit, bro. I'm sick of this shit. Goddamn. Like, for real, bro, like, tired, bro. I'm tired of seeing it.
It does suck. Like, it sucks to be in a space where you're saying that you're numb to the fact, right?
What kind of toilet paper you use, man?
Charmin.
That's that thick shit. That's that nice thick shit.
Yeah, where this going?
Because, man, I think because I know a couple people that just fuck with one ply.
Okay.
And so like, I'm like, damn, bro, like, we living this whole life and you gonna fuck with one ply? And I think our standards are just too low. You know what I'm saying? Like raise your fucking standards. Like, get more. Like if you angry, like, change that shit. Like do better. Like, get more. Like want more. But some people just be cool with just one ply. I don't know if maybe I'm talking too crazy. Maybe I'm just not hitting enough. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping, bro.
No.
But y'all ain't never got mad. Y'all don't get mad about this shit. Like they're killing us. Maybe you won't be mad until it's right at your front door. Maybe then we'll be mad.
But when you're mad, what do you do? What's the answer? do you
I don't know.
no, what? Yeah, know. See, so it's like, yeah,
know, bro. I don't fucking know what the answer is. All I know is the first step is at least getting mad. That's the first step. You gotta at least feel it. You know what I'm saying?
But in feeling it, it's more so like work harder, be smarter, like put yourself in a better situation to win. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I'm saying like if I had $1 million, what would I do with that $1 million?
Mm-hmm.
If I had $1 million, I would probably buy 4 houses in the same neighborhood. And then I would move people that I respect, I would build with, that I love, that I can knock on their doors, and I would have us all live in that same neighborhood. And then from that neighborhood, I would have us invest in some shit, and then I would take over the next block. And then I would take on the next block. And then by that time, fuck building a church or having a preacher. I would probably build like a police department. Or maybe I would invest in like a fire station or a fucking library or a school.
So you would create a Black Wall Street.
Why haven't we created our Black Wall Street? Why haven't we created our own space? You know what I'm saying? I understand what they did to Black Wall Street. I get it.
Right.
I get it. But at the same time, why 5 people ain't lived in the same neighborhood where they all fuck with each other? I don't know none of my neighbors. I don't fuck with none of my neighbors. I fuck with one person. They go to Home Goods, so KP fuck with Home Goods, so they cool. But for real, like I ain't really like fucking with them niggas. Like Flint, if Flint, you moving to Atlanta, bro, you need to move into my fucking in my fucking apartments, bro, in my condos, bro. You need to live over there, bro, with me, nigga, so I can knock on your door and be like, hey,
I got my people.
Let's talk about some shit. Then fucking bring Eastside. Eastside go come to Atlanta, bring that nigga too, bro. Let's goddamn politic. Let's build. Man, this is fucking Better As Possible podcast, bro. This is Better As Possible podcast. So this is an open space for people like me and people like you to have an open forum to talk. Our open, silent space. I hope this shit don't get too big. I hope it don't get too big because I want us to do some shit before they find out about it. You know what I mean? Like, we think so fucking backwards. We get bread and what we do?
Blow it.
We gone, nigga.
Right.
Look at all these fucking rappers, bro. Look at all these fucking athletes, bro. Hey, bro, I turned up. Look at these drug dealers. I turned up, bro. I gave turkeys on Thanksgiving. Fuck them turkeys, nigga. Where's your school?
Right.
Bro. Look at the preachers.
Right. How you build your community? What are you doing to your community?
There's 70 fucking churches on one street in every street of Atlanta. Like, we so goddamn backwards. Akon. Bro, where's the Akon coin, bro? I'm sick of this shit. And I'm tired. And then I gotta go to work and I gotta smile. KP hit me, bro. KP hit me and was like, nigga, she doing these Zoom calls. I turned my camera off, nigga. I'm tired of fucking holding my face like this.
Just smiling at him. Or prison in the community.
We just gotta read some comments, bro. I'm gonna get some water, bro.
Hey, Luce is talking.
My bad, bro.
Hey, you going in?
I just came off the album, bro. Fam only.
Go ahead and show love for Fam Only.
Bro, I be smiling, bro. I'm not nice, bro. I'm not nice. And I don't even... That shit is a defense mechanism. You ever seen The Hateful Eight?
No.
The Hateful Eight is a Quentin Tarantino movie. It got Samuel L. Jackson in it. And basically, they like on this fucking... It takes place in like the olden times. They riding on fucking chariots with horses and shit. I don't know if they chariots. I don't know what you call them shit. But this nigga Samuel Jackson has a letter written from Abraham Lincoln, and I'm not gonna ruin it for nobody. So he carries this letter with him everywhere he goes.
Right.
Just so when these white people, WYPIPO, when they see it, they like, oh shit, okay, damn, Abraham Lincoln's fucking with you. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. Like, all right, hey, how's it going, Bill? All right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the face we got to have every day, even though they're murdering us.
Mm. So, combating.
So I think me and you, bro, I think me and you should invest in a business and really just like, you know, start something, bro. What you think?
I mean, that's why we started our business Better Is Possible. Because at the end of the day, like, we understand that better is possible. The current situation isn't our final destination, so we are moving in a better direction. We want people to embody that, understand that it is a lifestyle, that better is possible. You don't have to continue to take what people are giving you. If you don't feel like smiling, if you ain't happy about your current situation, like, be mad enough that you want to change it. Don't just be mad enough that you just want to talk about it. You
and the Better Is Possible podcast is an open forum for you to just speak your mind, because it's just us.
True.
It's just us, bro.
So go ahead and get it.
Let's politic. Let's build something.
Let's build
something.
Let's build an empire. Like, what are we waiting on? Continue to work for what you want out of life. If you don't,
Crystal Clear. Shouts out to Crystal Clear, because I've been watching her. You know what I'm saying? And what I know about her, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with her because just seeing her ethic, like, she goes to school, she goddamn do this shit. She's therapist, she's doing family shit, and then she's like, nah, fuck it. Like, recently, I think she said, like, nah, I'm going to school for hypnotists because I want to, you know what I'm saying, learn that shit and build on it. On top of that, she's like, nah, I'm gonna fuck with real estate. On top of that, she's like, nah, I'm gonna fuck with an event business. You know what I'm saying? And she's constantly building and doing shit and creating forms of income. And fucking, and you know what I'm saying? And she's setting her family straight, and her family's setting her straight, and it's just like,
it's beautiful. Like, that's what life's supposed to be like. Shouts out to Crystal. Hey, we appreciate you being a queen out here and showing people what
I ain't mean to put you out there like that. My bad, but
no, you supposed to. It's an open space. It's an open forum. We gotta show love.
That's what we should do. We gotta change this shit. Why are they policing us? We paying all these taxes. We doing all this shit. For if I make a phone call, it take you 45 to 2 hours to come to my house.
Right.
But if I got them wear a hoodie in a store, you the first nigga to come run up on me.
Funny how that works.
That sounds insane to me. I was born free. This is a weird podcast, my bad.
Hey, no, this is true. You're supposed to speak your truth. That's what this podcast is all about, man. Speak your truth.
But it's just
somebody else feeling somebody feeling the same way you feeling. Somebody's angry like that.
It's a lot to take in on top of COVID. On top of, you know what I'm saying, not knowing if I'm gonna fucking have a job tomorrow, or just all the bullshit that comes along with just being me in America.
It's not easy being a black man.
It's not easy being black.
Easy, like, it's not easy.
But we gotta act like it is.
Huh?
It's not easy being black, but we gotta act like it is. And that's the shit that's driving me insane. Like, it's like bruh, like, don't ask me, does that make sense? You're speaking English.
I ask that question to you all the time. My bad. But no, I get it. It's not easy. Life ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? There's obstacles all the time. It's just more so like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, what are you gonna do about it? Okay, this situation sucks. All right, what are we gonna do about it? I'm tired of the whole, hey, let's march. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's put some action behind this. Let's go ahead.
Fuck a march.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are we gonna do to make change?
We have black millionaires. We have black billionaires. We have black billionaires in America.
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about? March. The president don't make now the president, but presidents don't make $1 billion.
Right.
What the fuck are we talking about? Like, no, the problem is that the system is fucked. The system is designed for us to be fucked.
So how do you win out of the situation that we're in?
Do you vote?
Yes.
Do you vote for the president?
Yes.
Do you vote for the governor? Do you vote for the mayor? I don't, because I don't fucking know when they fucking vote. I don't know.
I work for the mayor.
What is this shit? What is a governor? What is a mayor? Like, what is this shit, bro? That shit seems so fucking old to me. This whole fucking system is just old. This shit is old. Am I talking too much?
No,
maybe I should chill, bro.
Just talk,
Tell
bro.
me if I'm going left, bro. All this shit is old.
It is.
This shit is old. It's just some old shit. Like when I went to LA, bro. When I went to LA, I thought LA was so fucking amazing, bro.
Right.
And then
you saw racism.
Then I went in their buildings. And I was like, damn, this is LA, this is Hollywood, and this shit was just outdated. It's just like, damn, y'all shit built that shit on bricks. Then I went to fucking the library and tried to use the fucking internet, and that shit was like, it was damn near close to dial-up type shit. It was like, y'all fucking, like, damn, the libraries in Decatur is so up to date, and this shit is just fucked up. Like just,
right.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, LA, it's amazing. We got beaches and shit, but that shit is old. Like, y'all got mold in y'all fucking buildings and shit. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Let's upgrade this shit. Where's Elon Musk?
He's working. Like, he's not afraid to get arrested because California
so opened up. They sold us hoverboards and just sold us a Segway with no fucking stick on it. Called that shit a hoverboard. You know what I'm saying? That's America.
Right. No, that's business.
That shit just like, nah, fuck that shit, nigga.
That's business.
Where's the money? Where's your money?
How do I make more money?
Exactly. This shit's goofy, man. Maybe I'm being too blunt, man. Talk some more, man.
Nah, we about to run out of time, man. You good?
Like, we about to run out of time?
Chop it up, bro.
I just talked for
Chop it up, man. Keep chopping it up.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry, bro. Like, hey, you spoke your truth. You got it. Your heart. Speak from the heart, man. Somebody feeling that same way. Like, I feel the vibe. I don't know, and I hope every other situation that you got going on, I hope it, get better and everything. But hey, man, it's what it's supposed to be.
Money is the only thing people respect.
It is. True story. Money, power, and respect. That's how it go. But, bro, you good. Speak the truth, man. Because at the end of the day, like, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Your perspective is your reality. So now all I ask is, if we feeling like that, put some action. Continue to put out music. Continue to move the needle forward. Because at the end of the day, like, us just talking about it isn't enough.
Hell no.
It'll never be enough.
That's the fucking kryptonite of this shit. Is just talking.
Like that's where it's like,
if you ain't doing no actions, then all this shit is just fucking kryptonite. All this shit is in vain. All this shit don't mean shit. Get with 5 people that you fuck with, invest in something, build something.
Right.
Get with 5 people that you fuck with. Not no half on, half off niggas. Get with real niggas that you fuck with. And let's take this shit. Let's do something. And fuck, I started off this shit. I started off with this shit like, man, I'm gonna change the world. I'm gonna change the world. Even Flint be calling me, bro, you gonna change the world. I tell that nigga, man, fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck changing the world, nigga. Change your world.
Right.
That's what we gonna do. We gonna change our worlds. And we can build from there. But we gotta change our shit first. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you, but I'm still on so I'm gonna change the world.
I mean,
like,
sure, yeah.
Fuck that. I'm still on the same vibe,
right,
bro.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you going somewhere, but
no. I feel you, but you ain't gonna change the world until you change Nova World.
All right.
Until you change Crew World, until you change their world, we ain't changing shit. So let's change that. Until I change Logan's world, until I change my niece world, Parker world, nigga, we ain't changing shit. So let's change that. Let's figure out what the fuck a governor does. Let's figure out what the fuck. Why the fuck is Kemp in? Who the fuck is Kemp? This nigga just opened up Atlanta and just niggas is dying. Let's change our city. Let's change the city.
Yeah.
What time is it?
10:58. Let's change something. At the end of the day, hey, change something. If you got something in your life that you not cool with right now, hey, if you learn anything from this podcast, hey, make change. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Put some action behind whatever it is that you want out of your life. Put some action behind it and make some change. Because at the end of the day, your perception is your reality. What your life looks like is all because of the options are the choices that you made. So if you're making bad decisions, you're in a bad spot. If you're making good decisions, continue to move forward in the right direction. That's it, man. Better is possible.
And if you've been sitting in your pajamas for 4 days, change your damn clothes, nigga.
True story. And you're right. You can't give somebody else's bricks to build their own house before you finish your own. True story. Build your own house. All right. Well, that is the Better is Possible podcast. This is a wrap. Episode 14. The hard truth. Hopefully things work out when it comes down to the Brunswick situation. I hope it's not another Trayvon Martin situation. But it is time to make change. We've been going through citizen. We've been going through.
They setting the example now. You heard them country ass niggas talk.
Yeah.
Sound like fucking mush mouths and shit.
True story. So
stupid, man. Better is possible. Better is possible.
It is.
You don't believe it? I'm gonna show you.
Better is possible.
My bad. I apologize.
No, don't apologize, boy. Keep it thorough. You good?
I've been on rapper mode lately, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me. You know what I'm saying? Peace. We'll be back next week. Episode 15.
You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You got this. You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through.